Have you ever walked through a high-end garden store and thought, there's no way I can afford that? What if I told you that with just a few smart Dollar Tree finds, you could recreate that same designer look in your own backyard, for a fraction of the price? Welcome back, friends. Today we're diving into 20 genius Dollar Tree garden hacks that don't just make your space beautiful, they'll make it look like you hired a professional landscaper. From clever DIY planters to outdoor lighting tricks and elegant storage ideas, these are the kind of transformations that make your garden feel like a retreat. If you love turning budget finds into high-end style, then you're in the right place. So grab your notepad, hit that subscribe button, and let's start transforming your garden into the kind of space you'll never want to leave. Hack 1. Mirror illusion planters. If you want your garden to feel bigger, brighter, and a little bit magical, this Dollar Tree hack will do the trick. All you need are a few rectangular mirrors from Dollar Tree, the type that come in lightweight frames. Place them side by side along a fence, wall, or even the back of a planter box, and suddenly your garden has depth that looks like something from a designer magazine. The mirrors reflect greenery, flowers, and even sunlight, creating the illusion of double the space. If you've got a small patio or balcony, this instantly makes it feel more open. You can also angle the mirrors slightly, so they bounce light into darker corners, giving shadowy spots a warm glow. For a polished finish, you can frame the mirrors with wooden Dollar Tree craft sticks, or even spray paint the edges in black, gold, or white, to match your outdoor style. Cluster a few potted plants right in front of them, and it will look like you've created a lush, layered garden wall. It's such a simple idea, but it turns a plain spot into something that feels high-end and custom, and most people will never guess it came from Dollar Tree. Hack 2. Upside-down planters. This hack takes ordinary gardening and flips it, literally. Dollar Tree has plastic buckets, colanders, and hanging baskets that can all be turned into upside-down planters. By making a small hole in the bottom, you can thread a plant through so it grows downward instead of up. Tomatoes, peppers, and even strawberries thrive in this setup. Hanging them upside down saves ground space, keeps fruits off the soil, and reduces the chance of pests and rot. Plus, watering is easy. Just fill the bucket or container with soil from the top, and gravity naturally pulls moisture down to the roots. The best part, it doubles as designer-looking garden decor. Imagine a row of bright green plants hanging overhead, almost like living chandeliers. You can even spray paint the containers, or wrap them with Dollar Tree jute rope for a rustic high-end look that feels intentional, not DIY. It's space-saving, functional, and surprisingly stylish, perfect for small patios or anyone who wants a garden that makes guests say, "Wait, you did that with Dollar Tree stuff." Hack 3. Solar lantern stakes. Instead of just sticking Dollar Tree solar lights into the ground, you can transform them into elegant lantern stakes that look like they came from a designer catalog. All you need are the solar light tops, a few glass vases, and some metal or wooden stakes, all easy Dollar Tree finds. Pop the solar light tops into the vases, then secure the vases onto the stakes. When night falls, you'll have a glowing row of lanterns that cast a soft, warm light across your garden paths or flower beds. The glass adds a high-end feel, turning a basic solar light into something you'd expect to see in an upscale outdoor furniture store. For extra charm, you can fill the vases with decorative stones, shells, or even faux moss, before inserting the solar top. It creates a layered designer look during the day, and at night the glow shines through beautifully. This hack isn't just about lighting, it's about atmosphere. It elevates the mood of your entire garden, making it feel cozy, stylish, and completely unique without the expensive price tag. Hack 4. Mosaic Stepping Stones designer garden paths. Can cost a fortune, but you can make your own with just a few Dollar Tree supplies. Start with plain concrete stepping stones. You can often find them at Dollar Tree or a hardware store. Then grab a few packs of Dollar Tree glass gems, flat marbles, or even broken ceramic plates. Using strong adhesive or grout, press the gems or pieces into the surface of the stone in whatever pattern you like. Geometric, floral, or even abstract swirls. Once it sets, you'll have sparkling mosaic stepping stones that look like custom art pieces. Place them along your garden path, or use them to create a little decorative nook by a bench or flower bed. In the sunlight, The glass catches and reflects light, making your walkway shimmer like something straight out of a designer garden magazine. What makes this hack so special is that every stone is unique. No two will ever look the same, yet together they create a cohesive high-end look that elevates your outdoor space. Hack 5. Hanging globe lanterns. Those sleek glass globe lanterns you see in designer gardens can cost $30 or more each, but Dollar Tree has everything you need to make them for just a few dollars. All you need are clear plastic bowls from the kitchen aisle, solar light tops, and some strong adhesive. Glue 2 bowls together to form a sphere, leaving a small opening at the top. Drop in the solar light top, and just like that, you've got a glowing globe. Use twine, chain, or even macrame hangers to suspend them from tree branches, pergolas, or hooks around your patio. At night, they give off a soft floating glow that looks magical, almost like little moons hanging in the garden. In the daytime, they catch the sun and blend beautifully with greenery. It's a super simple project, but the effect is stunning. Your guests will never guess it came from Dollar Tree finds, and you'll get that high-end outdoor lounge vibe, without draining your wallet. Hack 6. Dollar Tree wire basket. Hanging planters. High-end garden stores charge a small fortune for hanging planters, but Dollar Tree's wire baskets can be turned into elegant designer-style hanging gardens for just a few bucks. Pick up a few wire baskets, and some coconut fiber liners, or even Dollar Tree's natural jute mats. Line the baskets, then fill them with potting soil, and trailing plants like ivy, petunias, or sweet potato vine. Attach 3 chains or sturdy twine evenly around the rim, and tie them together at the top for hanging. Here's the magic. Once the plants begin to spill over the edges, the humble Dollar Tree basket disappears, and what you're left with looks like a lush, expensive hanging planter straight out of a garden magazine. For an extra designer touch, spray paint the wire basket matte black, bronze, or gold before planting. Hang them on your porch, patio, or from tree branches, and they'll give your outdoor space that upscale resort feel, but for a fraction of the cost. Hack 7. Dollar Tree garden fence wall art. Those little black plastic garden fence panels you see at Dollar Tree are usually used just to edge flower beds, but with a little creativity, they can become striking wall art for your garden or patio. Take several of the panels and spray paint them in a bold designer color, like matte black, copper, or even a distressed white for a shabby chic look. Then mount them side by side on a plain fence, garage wall, or even the side of a shed. Suddenly, what was just a cheap plastic border becomes a geometric trellis-like design that looks far more expensive. You can even weave fairy lights, faux greenery, or climbing vines through the openings to make them pop. In the evening, when the lights glow against the patterned panels, it feels like a custom designer accent wall, created entirely from budget garden fencing. It's one of those hacks that completely transforms a bland outdoor space into something that feels curated and intentional, while still being ridiculously affordable. Hack 8. Dollar Tree mirror mosaic. For the garden, mirrors aren't just for indoors. They can make your garden feel bigger, brighter, and more stylish. Dollar Tree sells small square or round mirrors, and with a little imagination, they can become a stunning outdoor feature. Glue the mirrors onto a piece of plywood, an old frame, or even directly onto a section of fence in a mosaic pattern. You don't need perfect alignment. In fact, staggered pieces look more artistic and high-end. During the day, the mirrors catch sunlight and reflect little sparkles into your garden. At night, they bounce back the glow from solar lights or candles, creating an almost magical atmosphere. Placed strategically, they can also make a narrow side yard or small patio look larger, as though the garden keeps going. For a designer touch, edge the frame with faux greenery or Dollar Tree rope to give it texture. It's affordable, it's unexpected, and it turns plain mirrors into a dazzling garden statement that feels like something out of a boutique outdoor design catalog. Hack 9. Dollar Tree wire baskets as hanging planters. Those simple wire baskets from Dollar Tree might look ordinary on the shelf, but with a little creativity, they can become chic hanging planters that rival high-end garden decor. Line the inside of the basket with coconut coir. You can find it cheap at garden centers, or even a Dollar Tree natural jute mat cut to fit. This creates a base that holds soil and plants while allowing for good drainage. Now add your favorite trailing flowers, like petunias, ivy or lobelia, and hang the basket with sturdy chain or jute rope. The open wire design lets greenery spill over the edges beautifully, giving you that designer cascading effect you see in magazines. For a twist, spray paint the baskets gold, matte black or copper before planting. Suddenly, a $1.25 wire basket looks like something that cost $30 at a garden center. Hang them on porches, pergolas, or along a garden fence for instant vertical interest. What you end up with is not just a planter, but a piece of decor, elegant, modern, and surprisingly luxe for such a small investment. Hack 10. Solar garden globes with clear Dollar Tree bowls. This is one of those hacks that feels like pure magic at night. Grab 2 clear plastic bowls from Dollar Tree, the kind they sell in the kitchen section. Place one upside down on top of the other to form a globe shape, then seal the seam with clear outdoor safe glue. Now here's the trick. Before sealing, place a Dollar Tree solar light, just the top piece with the panel, inside the globe, pointing upward. As the sun charges it during the day, the globe softly glows at night, spreading light in every direction. Scatter these glowing globes throughout your garden beds, line them along a walkway, or cluster 3 or 4 together for a designer sculpture effect. The clear bowls diffuse the light, making it look far more expensive than it really is. To take it a step further, you can spray frost the inside of the bowl or add glass gems before sealing to create different textures and patterns of light. Guests will never believe you built these glowing garden orbs for just a couple of dollars each. It's high-end outdoor decor, powered by the sun, at a fraction of the cost. Hack 11. Garden lanterns with Dollar Tree picture frames. This hack is an absolute showstopper, and the best part is it costs just a few dollars, but looks like something from a boutique garden store. Grab 4 Dollar Tree picture frames. The 5x7 or 8x10 sizes work beautifully. Remove the glass and spray paint the frames in a color that fits your garden vibe. Matte black for modern, white for farmhouse, or even gold for a touch of glam. Once dry, glue the frames together to form a square lantern shape. Place the glass panels back inside, and suddenly you've got a chic lantern shell. To light it up, drop in a Dollar Tree solar light, or even a flameless LED candle. Set these lanterns on outdoor tables, line them along steps, or tuck them into flower beds for a soft glow at night. During the day, they look like stylish accents, and when the sun goes down, they transform into glowing pieces of art. For an elevated twist, you can embellish the tops with faux greenery, small seashells, or twine rope for a coastal look. Nobody will believe they came from the Dollar Tree. It's the kind of hack that turns your backyard into a magazine-worthy space, without the designer price tag. Hack 12. Solar-powered hanging baskets. Dollar Tree's wire hanging baskets can be transformed into glowing designer-style decor with just a couple of tweaks. Start by lining the basket with coconut fiber or moss, also sold at Dollar Tree. Plant in trailing flowers like ivy, petunias, or sweet potato vine, so they spill dramatically over the sides. Now here's the magic. Take a Dollar Tree solar light, remove the stake, and place the light right in the center of the soil, nestled among the plants. As evening falls, the basket softly glows from within, making your flowers look illuminated. For an upscale touch, you can weave fairy lights through the chains of the basket, or even add decorative stones on top of the soil to reflect the light. At night it creates a gorgeous lantern effect, like something you'd see on a restaurant patio. This hack adds both greenery and lighting to your outdoor space, pulling double duty while looking effortlessly chic, and no one would ever guess it was a $1.25 project. Hack 13. Dollar Tree tiered plant stand. Give your garden that boutique, layered look with a simple tiered plant stand using Dollar Tree finds. Grab a few small plates, candle holders, or even short vases, stack them using strong glue, alternating plate sizes to create 3 or 4 levels. Once dry, you have a chic, multi-tiered stand that instantly elevates your plants. This works beautifully for small pots, succulents, or even herbs. Place it on a patio table, garden bench, or in a corner of your garden bed to create visual interest. Each level allows your plants to shine individually, while still forming a cohesive display. For a high-end look, you can spray paint the candle holders or vases in metallic tones or matte finishes. Even simple white or black gives it a modern designer vibe. Suddenly, your garden feels layered, stylish, and intentionally curated, all for just a few dollars. Hack 14. Rope wrap planters. Take ordinary plastic or terracotta pots from Dollar Tree and turn them into elegant high-end looking decor with just a roll of jute rope. Start at the bottom of the pot and glue the rope tightly around, spiraling up until the entire pot is covered. This simple wrap instantly transforms a plain pot into a chic textured planter that looks like it came from a designer store. You can leave it natural for a rustic vibe, or spray paint the rope gold, white or black, for a modern twist. These rope wrap planters work well on patios, balcony shelves, or as centerpiece accents in your garden. Pair them with trailing plants like ivy or colorful flowers, and they'll look like custom pieces that add warmth and style to your outdoor space, all while staying incredibly budget-friendly. Hack 15. Floating plant shelves. Give your garden a layered designer feel by creating outdoor floating shelves using Dollar Tree crates or wooden trays. Secure the crates to a fence, wall, or even the side of a shed using strong hooks or brackets. Each crate becomes a mini planter or display shelf. You can place small pots, succulents, or decorative accents like glass pebbles or solar lights. By stacking multiple crates at different heights, you create a vertical garden that feels curated and intentional. This hack is especially useful for patios or small yards where ground space is limited. It elevates plants literally and figuratively, making them the focal point. Spray painting the crates in complementary colors or distressing them slightly can give them a modern or rustic designer look. It's an easy way to add dimension, style, and function, all using budget-friendly Dollar Tree items. Hack 16. Mirror plant stand. You can turn a simple Dollar Tree tray or mirror into an elegant plant stand that reflects both light and style. Grab a mirror tray or a small rectangular mirror and place it on top of a stack of sturdy Dollar Tree boxes, crates, or even thick books. Secure it with outdoor-safe glue if needed. The reflective surface amplifies the beauty of your plants, making foliage appear fuller and flowers more vibrant. It also gives the illusion of space in smaller patios or balcony gardens. You can place multiple pots on top or cluster succulents for a designer tabletop display. For added flair, frame the mirror with Dollar Tree rope, faux greenery, or even small pebbles to give it texture and dimension. What looks like a simple mirror becomes a centerpiece that elevates your entire setup without spending a fortune. Hack 17. Glass candle holder plant risers. Give your garden plants a layered boutique look by repurposing Dollar Tree glass candle holders as risers. Simply glue small plant pots on top of the candle holders to create varying heights for your display. This instantly adds dimension and visual interest, making even small pots look like part of a curated designer arrangement. You can cluster several risers together or spread them across a patio table, bench, or garden corner. For an extra upscale touch, spray paint the candle holders metallic gold, black, or white before attaching the pots. The combination of glass and elevated plants creates a chic professional display that transforms ordinary Dollar Tree items into stunning garden decor. Hack 18. DIY garden obelisks. Elevate your garden with a touch of vertical elegance using simple Dollar Tree bamboo stakes or wooden dowels. Gather 3 or 4 stakes per obelisk and arrange them in a triangle or square base. Tie them securely at the top with twine, jute rope, or zip ties to form a pointed, stable structure. The height and shape create a striking visual that draws the eye upward, giving your garden an instant designer feel. Train climbing plants like morning glories, sweet peas, or small climbing roses to grow around the stakes. As they wind their way up, The obelisk transforms from a basic structure into a living sculpture. You can even add small fairy lights along the stakes for a soft glow at night, turning the obelisk into a magical focal point after sunset. For a polished high-end finish, spray paint the stakes in matte black, crisp white, or a metallic shade like gold or bronze. These obelisks work perfectly as standalone accent pieces, as part of a border along garden paths, or grouped together for a statement display. This hack is not just decorative. It encourages plants to grow healthier and taller, saving garden space while giving your outdoor area a curated, professional look. It's budget-friendly, versatile, and a true designer trick that transforms even the simplest garden bed into a visually stunning retreat. Hack 19. Decorative gravel mulch. Transform plain garden beds into high-end designer displays, using Dollar Tree colored gravel or small stones. Instead of traditional brown mulch, layer a thin coat of these decorative stones over your soil. It instantly gives your garden a polished, upscale appearance, while helping to retain moisture and suppress weeds. You can mix colors for a mosaic effect, outline pathways with a contrasting shade, or even create patterns around plants for a modern, geometric look. Gravel mulch also reflects sunlight beautifully, brightening shady corners and making flowers and foliage pop. For an extra designer touch, combine gravel mulch with small Dollar Tree solar lights or tiny plant sculptures. This creates a layered, visually appealing scene that looks intentional and curated, like something you'd find in a magazine garden spread. It's inexpensive, long-lasting, and elevates the entire look of your garden beds without adding clutter or complicated maintenance. Hack 20. Garden sphere sculptures. Add a bold designer touch to your garden with DIY garden spheres made from Dollar Tree hula hoops or lightweight wire wreaths. Simply shape the hoops or wire into a sphere, secure the joints with zip ties or floral wire, and then spray paint them in a chic metallic shade, like gold bronze or matte black. Once dry, place them strategically around your garden beds, patio, or pathways. You can also tuck small trailing plants or faux greenery inside the spheres for a living sculpture effect. The round shapes add dimension and movement, drawing the eye and making your outdoor space feel curated and professional. These garden spheres are lightweight, portable, and extremely versatile. You can cluster multiple spheres for a striking statement, or let a single one become a focal point near a bench or flower bed. It's a simple, budget-friendly way to introduce sculptural interest and elevate your garden's overall design aesthetic. And there you have it, 20 genius Dollar Tree garden hacks that look like designer decor. Each of these ideas proves that you don't need a huge budget to create a beautiful, curated garden. From clever planters and vertical displays to glowing lanterns and sculptural accents, these hacks elevate your outdoor space while staying budget-friendly. Gardening isn't just about plants. It's about creating a space that brings joy, peace, and inspiration every time you step outside. With these hacks, even small patios, balconies, or modest yards can feel like a luxury retreat. If you found even one idea that sparks your creativity, imagine the possibilities when you start mixing and matching these hacks. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends who love garden inspiration. Keep experimenting, keep decorating, and remember, your garden can look designer level without breaking the bank.